Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today I'm going to bring you my review of the Transformers, Titans Return, Titanmasters, Skytread, and Overboard. And if you've been watching my previous videos, you've noticed lately that I've been showing these guys off. These guys have been making like little cameos, and that's pretty much been a setup for this video, where I can finally talk about them. I think my original plan was I was gonna review them alongside Overlord, but I figured that video would be a little too long since I didn't want to take away from Overlord's review. So decided to give these two their own little review, and here they are. Let me switch them in their head modes. This is Skytread's face and Overboard's face. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, I've mentioned before that I'm not the biggest fan of the Titanmasters, even though I've slowly warmed up to them. But yeah. And even though, all of the figures in the Titans Return line come with a Titanmaster of their own, you could actually get Titanmasters in solo packs, which is where I got these two. These two were sold separately on their own, but not exactly just the heads. They actually did come with little vehicles. Skytread came with this tank that you can ride into, and Overboard came with this cyber dragon, little dragon, right there. So it wasn't just you were just buying the heads. They also came with little vehicles they can come in, or cyber dragon in the case of Overboard. So I might as well show off the articulation of each figure. It's the same as all Titanmasters. Ball joint at the head, ball joint at the arms, hinge and hinge. And he is exactly the same. Same amount of articulation. Now, with the vehicles, I guess I'll go over Overboard's first, since I think is the most complex of the two. So we have the dragon mode. Nice little detail on the dragon. This represents the tail. These are the wings and the legs. So ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, hinge and hinge, and that's pretty much it. And then this little back piece can also move on two separate hinges. And here's sort of what I like to call it. Each vehicle is essentially a triple changer when you integrate it with the Headmaster, with the Titanmaster. So with Overboard and Skytread, I like to refer to them as, okay, you have their ride modes, which is how they have them here, which, to demonstrate, this is how you put them on. You peg Overboard here, put them in like a seating position, have him close up, and there you go. Now he's riding on top of the dragon. I call this the ride mode because in the other, when you transform into his other mode, in the other two modes, they the Titanmaster becomes integrated into the actual vehicle. To explain, I'll show it off. This is the dragon mode. I already show off articulation, and it's pretty neat. It's not bad. It's neat. So let me unplug him, and now I'm gonna transform into his dino mode, because he has a dragon, dinosaur, and then his third mode is that of a gun. Yeah, he's got a blaster. He's got a blaster mode. So here's what you do. You straighten out the arms, like so. I don't know why I did that off screen. And just straighten out the arms, and you put them upside down. And this is what I mean by integrated. You fold up this head. Fold up this dino head. Then this, point it forward. Point this piece forward. And then you put this guy upside down, like so. Put it like so, and then you peg this piece into if I can show it, into there. Into there. Then you fold this around and you peg it up there. So now he has little dino arms, and this is the jaw. Straighten forward the legs, and here we have Overboard when he's integrated with his armor, with his vehicle, and is now in his dino mode. And it's a really neat dino mode. I actually really like this. I like how the Titanmaster arms become the dino arms. And if you unpeg this here and open it up, you can have a little dino jaw, which is really neat. And that's the only extra articulation it gets, the jaw when you unpeg it. And, you know, feet are still ball joints. And if you want, I think what you're supposed to do is that you pull out the dragon head. It ends up becoming the Hold it down. The dinosaur tail. So there you go. That's him in his integrated vehicle mode. So then let me get to Skytread really quick before I get to their final modes. I'm gonna do it a little bit weird this time. And to get him to ride, it's really simple. Just peg him in. Just peg him in there, and that's it. This is how you have him in his tank mode. There are no wheels on this or anything, but that's it. Nice amounts of detail, plus the turrets can move up and down. And that's it. Now, that is it for the vehicle mode. Now, to turn him into his, what I call the integrated mode, you just open this up, flip this out, and then you have a jet. That's it. And then you just put this into here. Make sure this lines up with this groove. It's a little finicky, but yeah, you just put him in there until he just stays put. Not really a strong peg, but it just sits there. And then here you have Skytread integrated with his jet mode. And that's it. Like I said, super simple. Overboard's a lot more intricate with the transformations, and Skytread's a lot simpler. And this, he doesn't like to stay in there. So just mileage may vary on this one. And it has to do with the actual shape of the head. It doesn't want to work well. But that's how it works. And that's it. Now for their third modes, it's their weapon mode, because they actually turn into big blasters. For Overboard, it's really simple. Just fold down, just fold out this to become the handle. Fold down the head to reveal this sort of blaster port here. And then you peg this on the side. You just bring it down and peg it onto the side. Like so. And there you go. This is Overboard's blaster mode, which once again is just integrated into the thing. This is his blaster mode. That's it. It's not bad. It's kind of neat. So then we get, for him, just fold this up and pull out this handle. And there you go. This is his blaster mode. See? Very simple, very neat. And that's pretty much it. Now the blaster modes, I guess between the two of them, I kind of like Overboard's a little more, since I like the whole how it integrates the Titanmaster mode a lot better. Like it's not that bad. So between his three modes, the one I like the most is his Dino mode. While in Skytread's case, the one I like the most is his tank mode. It's a nice simple little tank mode. So just fold this back up, put it in there, and that's it. So these are the two modes that I like them in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too complex here. So I guess in terms of well, do I recommend them? Kind of. I think the idea is really neat, but I don't know. I said I don't know. To be honest, the main reason why I ended up getting these two is because of because Overlord has that feature where when you open his chest, you can put more Titanmasters. You can put up to 2 Titanmasters in his chest. That's why I ended up getting these two. I got these two specifically because of Overlord. If not, I wouldn't bother getting them. I didn't like the idea of buying these Titanmasters by themselves. However, one positive is that these guys were a lot more fun than I expected, thanks to their vehicles. Because of the vehicles that come with them, and how sometimes they get pretty creative like this one, and sometimes they go fairly simple like this one. They actually, you get some pretty good play value out of them, like more so than I expected. It also is sort of kind of fun when you have extra Titanmaster and you peg them on part of the larger figures. It's not bad. It's more fun than I expected. But yeah, nothing really too crazy there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of actual like trivia or facts, I guess the most well, first let me get it out of the way. Well, all Titanmasters are essentially retools and repaints of each other, since they are all exactly the same figure. That's sort of the point. So I'm not gonna bother mentioning they're repaints, retools of who and this and what. No, I will say that the vehicles. These two vehicles are repaints of other figures. Skytread's vehicle is a repaint of Terrible's vehicle, same thing, just repainted. And Overboard's is a repaint of Crash Bash's vehicle, which is the earlier Titanmasters. And then you have, I guess the final piece of interesting trivia is that both of these characters Their names, those are not the original Generation 1 characters' names. They're not. Both of them had their names changed for, I'm guessing, trademark reasons. Overboard was originally called Overkill, and Skytread was originally called Flywheels. And that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else I can really say. They're neat. They're okay. If you liked collecting the Titanmasters, you probably already have these two. I personally felt that these were two of the better ones. And to be honest, I wanted two unique-looking Decepticons so that I can, use them for Overlord. But that's primarily it. I don't have any more than these guys. I don't want any more. Maybe if I find some on clearance, I might get more, but I'm not sure. They're okay. For me, they're okay. If you think they're pretty cool, then go for them. They're better than I expected. So that's all I can really say. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers, Titans Return, Titanmasters Skytread, and Overboard. This is Composite EnerJoe signing off. Peace out.